All right, so in this video, I'd like to explain how to use Google Read and Write to help you read articles for today's work. So what I'd like you to do is make sure that you click on one of the links. And when you click on the link, it'll bring you to the page. So I would make sure that you have your page set up as well with your questions. And then as we read using Google Read and Write, you can answer the questions as well. So you go to your information page, and this page is, of course, all about mental illness and what the government has put in place to support people with mental illness. So in order to use Google Read and Write, you need to go up here to your toolbar. If you don't have it on your bar, you can click Read and Write and pin it to the bar at the top. That allows you to click on it at any time. So when you click on it, you'll get a menu up here, and there's a variety of options for you. When you hover over each of the options, you'll see what the expectation is. So we're going to work with the play, pause, and stop today. But there's all sorts of different things that you can do with your Google Read and Write. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the section that I want to read to me and press play.
Mental illness is experienced by 1 in 3 Canadians during their lifetime. Many Canadians are affected by it either directly or indirectly through family, friends, or colleagues. Learn about mental illness, its risk factors, symptoms, and treatment on this page.
Now, it'll continue reading, so you can pause, and what you can do is go back to your page and see what questions you're looking for. So my first question is, how many people will experience mental illness in their lifetime? And so, of course, from this page, I read that 1 in 3, or I heard that 1 in 3 Canadians will experience mental illness. So 1 in 3 Canadians. Mental illness in their lifetime. Okay, then I'm looking for the next section. So what is mental illness? So if you click on this page, you can press stop and it'll stop what it's doing. And you can slide down, because if you don't press stop, it'll read all of these links. So you want to make sure it's just reading what you want it to read. So if you click here, right by this particular piece, and press play, you'll notice that it doesn't play. So what you want to make sure that you're doing, of course, is highlighting the section you want to read and press play.
What is mental illness? Mental illness is the reduced ability for a person to function effectively over a prolonged period of time because of significant levels of distress, changes in thinking, mood or behavior, feelings of isolation, loneliness and sadness, the feeling of being disconnected from people and activities.
Excellent. So I know that that answers my question, what is mental illness? And you can go back and fill it in as you go. So hopefully this helps with a little bit of the following along when it comes to these large articles that you're reading.